And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. It's a three-point game. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
So for New Orleans right now, Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Then it's Murray, then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Hawkins in at the 2. Here's Ingram. No good that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga. And the Warriors pushing it up now. The 3 is up. Rebounded by New Orleans.
It's about time that I put in my time and I got myself rich in the
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Hawkins is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Gobert in its center. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now here's Ingram, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Gobert with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Curry.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Curry outside. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Murray looking around. Over Allen. Good on the 13-footer.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
That's a young, creative mind right there. Hitting P, doing work.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Ingram. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Curry brings the double. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. Gobert, the screen. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. One.
I used to watch a lot of his videos on.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Then there's
And so it's New Orleans with it. A 12-point game. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize.
And here's New Orleans now, down by 12. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Murray, and it's Hawkins in at the 2 spot. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now here's Allen, coming on. An unbelievable high-scoring game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pelicans trail by 12. Rejected by Allen.
He anticipated it, and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
Oh, got that one up quick. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow. On fire.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
So for the Pelicans right now, Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Murray, and it's Hawkins in at the 2 spot. Stan, as a coach, what's the best way to instill confidence in your players?
Well, Brian, I don't know that as a coach you can instill confidence in them. But what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do.
You ready?
So this is the first of 2 in a row. These 2 teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
So for New Orleans right now, a bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Hawkins is out there with Murray, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Allen's got 15.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hawkins passes to Murray.
Warriors foul. They will once more. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 19. Murray, and it's blocked.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Curry passes to Highsmith. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling out to get their hands on shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Make some noise and welcome out your Warriors 15.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Hawkins. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare. You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
You see it mature beyond his years. MP sees the opening, does not hesitate.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
I just need my space right now. I'm an all-star team. Far from a rookie, Louis Graveyard shit that I don't rock. Mr. Rocket playing Jane with the autumn.
So for the Pelicans right now, Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Ingram is the 3 with Zion playing the 4. And it's Gobert in at the center position, filling out the middle.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Now, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, BA. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
So the Pelican 5 right now. A bit forward, Ingram and
You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do.
Here's Jones. No points yet. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. Ingram is the 3 with Zion playing the 4. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And today will be the first game of 2 in a row between these two teams.
Yeah, these little mini-series are interesting. In the first game, it's all about setting the tone, and both of these teams want to establish momentum early.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Magic was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 10, DeMar DeRozan.
Outside Murray. They need this. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated. Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
And they double up Williamson. And it's Pelicans ball. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. And they double up Williamson. DeRozan finds Williamson. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
This is the next step for Zion. He needs to keep knocking down threes consistently.
And MP throws it down hard.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And they double up Williamson. Stolen by MP. Pass to Highsmith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And here's New Orleans now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. The ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. The three from Curry. Nails it from three. Curry's got 14 points.
Welcome to the Live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh, yeah.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Zion Williamson is out there at DeRozan, and it's Gobert in its center. And this game, Brent, the start of a quick series between these teams. As a player, does that throw you off at all?
No.
So for New Orleans right now, Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Zion Williamson out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DeRozan in at the three. Now here's Williamson taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? Nice touch on the bank shot.
Be a three-level scorer.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition in coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own way.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Now here's Gobert. Still without a bucket. Got it.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Here's MP.
.144 left here in the opening quarter. So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Rudy Gobert is out there with Williamson. And it's DeRozan in at the three spot. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Magic had a huge game. He scored an amazing number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, would he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested.
.52 seconds left in the first quarter here. So the Pelicans 5 right now. Murray runs the...
Here's MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones.
Ride around with 100 on.
52 seconds left in the opening quarter. So for New Orleans right now. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Zion Williamson out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
And they double up Williamson. New Orleans is shooting 33% in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shots blocked. Allen with it. Checked by Murray. Back to Allen. The 3 from Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 20 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Green out there with Moody. Then it's MP. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Koloko in at the center position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Jones hits them both. And the Warriors with possession. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of...
And so Allen will bring it up now for Golden State. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers, 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
Well, this squad has been on an unreal tear through the competition to this point. No question, this is going to end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks that we have ever seen. How far can these guys go? And what's going to be the factor in the game that ends this streak? It's going to be interesting.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. MP out there with Curry. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Green. And it's Koloko in at the 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. So for the Pelicans right now, Jones is the 2 with Ingram at small forward. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Messi in at the center position. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And he had a